Hey y'all, today we're gonna make a crock pot taco soup.
All while having a whole lot of fun.
Look at that taco soup. Hi, welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes with the good old boy.
And it Lou.
And today we're gonna make another recipe from
RecidesThatCrock.com.
and it's a good one too. Today we're gonna be making
Taco soup.
Crock Pot Taco Soup.
Taco soup.
Hey, this is something to make for Taco Tuesday, or Taco Monday, or Taco Wednesday. I don't know, it's whenever you want to talk about making it because it is good stuff. This would be really good with tortilla chips. But I'm jumping ahead of myself. First off, let's talk about what you need. You need, well, stuff to make taco soup.
You need a pound of ground beef and a pound of ground sausage.
Yes.
Cooked up with a 1 ounce packet of taco seasoning, which if you get the Penzi stuff and you have like a container of it, it's 2 tablespoons.
Now, if you look at this right here, look at that. That is just, well, I'm going to do this. All I did was brown it up. 1 packet, 1 ounce of that stuff, and put it in there. If you like your stuff a little bit more spicy, you might get some of that spicy sausage. We just got regular breakfast sausage around here because there's other spices too, and well, you get older, some of that spicy stuff gets to you. But I totally use the spicy sausage too. What else do you need, Aunt Lou?
Alright, we have 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, 2 teaspoons of ground cumin, and 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. And then 2 cans of diced tomatoes and their juices, a can of tomato soup, and then we have 2 cans of light red kidney beans, and then we have 1 can of black beans. Yeah. And then we have 1 can of white chili beans, or our store didn't have them, so...
We're using cannelloni.
Yeah, however you say that. And then it's salt, pepper, and cayenne pepper to taste.
And again, it depends on how much spice you want. If like you're one of them people, it's like, ooh, I like it when I'm eating, I'm sweating. Use the spicy sausage, and then use a lot of that cayenne pepper. It's totally up to your taste.
We forgot the onion.
And an onion, which we forgot to grab, but I'm going to grab right now. Which this is going to be, let's do this. Let's make this another race. Let's move our ingredients all over here. Because what you need to do is you're going to take all your 4 cans of beans, you need to drain them, and then you need to rinse them. So while Lou is getting the beans ready, I will dice up 1 onion. Take the end off, take the end off, take the outer skin off. Of course, Lou's in my way, she's cheating. She's still cheating. I don't know how, but I know she's cheating. And I will get the onion ready. Clear off this with the back of my knife. And then I will go to town on this onion. Ooh! That's a good onion. A lot of people say hold a matchstick in your mouth. I don't smoke. A lot of people say to cut an onion over water, but I think it's hard to dice it. What are your tips? Y'all got any tips and tricks that you could tell about how to not cry when you're cutting an onion?
Ooh, I know one.
You do?
I do.
Have somebody else cut up the onion?
Exactly. No, whenever I have to do it at home, and Mikey's not there to do it for me, then I keep my onions in the fridge, and I don't know why.
So cold onion.
Yep.
Why didn't you tell me, Lou, and I would have put this in the fridge?
Because I wanted to see you cry.
No, it's because you forgot we had to dice an onion.
Yes, I did.
Now
I'm done. Are you done yet?
You know why you're done? Because you cheated.
I did not.
Now, when it says diced up onion, you could put this onion any way you like. I like a little bit of, like, I want to taste the onion, but I also want to chew up the onion a little bit on my own. So I like the onion a little bit not as fine. So you definitely don't, I don't want to mince it, but if you really don't like the chew of an onion, mince it up. I'm just going to chop it up.
I'm going to go ahead and keep going since he's so slow.
This consistency right there. Chopped onion, just like that.
You're a stinker.
All you want to do is take all your cans and your onion and just put it in there. It's a soup. You're going to mix it up anyway. So that is done. Oh, I have got some dishes to do tomorrow.
Oh man, I got tomato.
I'm not cleaning that up later.
No, you are not.
Spices right in there. 2 and 3. Boom, boom, boom. Now, how do you fare with spicy food? Because we're gonna have to taste this later.
I
could
cry like a little girl
You
that just had her puppy stepped on.
know what that means?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do just a little bit, just to bring out a little bit of heat, but not much. That's about a 1/4 teaspoon. That's all we're gonna use, because she's a wiener, and I can put more in later. But just like any kind of seasoning, don't over season at the beginning. It's hard to take salt out.
More later.
That's exactly right. And did you do pepper already? Yeah. Well, then all we gotta do is this: stir it up.
Did he notice? Anybody else notice?
Did you notice nobody's running the camera right now while I'm stirring this beautiful mess up?
Oh my goodness.
Look at all that.
Yummer.
And I can tell you right now, that tomato soup smells
You can smell
really
it.
good in there, yeah. But all those spices are gonna mix together. Now this looks, to me, like a real dry mess instead of a wet mess. But as the moisture cooks out of those beans, as the moisture cooks out of that onion, on top of the fact that you got that soup in there, I'm betting that when we come back to it, it's going to be nice and soupy and hearty with all those beans.
Yeah. Look at the
Honestly,
color. It's pretty.
I just want to eat this soup right now just like this, because
I know.
that smells
Amazing.
so good. Well, now what we're going to do is we're going to kick this. You can either do this on low if you want to for
4 to 6 hours.
Or we're going to try doing it on high for 2 to 3, because the meat's already cooked. So all you're doing is, again, a soup with all these beans. You're having a party. The longer you mingle at the party, the better everybody gets to know each other. So we're going to let these beans get to know the onions, and you want those onions to soften up a little. But we're going to try it for 2 to 3 on high, and if we need to go longer, we can always kick it down to low. But it don't matter, because you're going to see it when it's done. In 3, 2, 1. And we are back to get into some of this here taco soup. We did ours on high, and it's been about 2.5 hours. And, well, you can see from that steam, it's been cooking real good for 2.5 hours. Ditch the lid.
And if you remember how thick it was, now take a gander at this.
Yeah, you see how that moisture all came out?
Nice and soupy.
It's thick, it's hearty, but there's a lot of liquid in there. Look at that taco soup.
Number, number.
Alright, well, it looks really good in there, but I think it'll look better in my mouth. So let's get some of that. You can top this any way you want, maybe some Fritos, maybe some tortilla chips. We're going to do that right there. We got some cheddar cheese, Mexican cheese, anything like that. Give it a stir. I like my cheese melted up in there. Oh look,
I like my cheese in my mouth.
Ooh, I like cheese.
Number, number.
Here, you know what? Go ahead, take a bite. How much you think?
Is there some kind of trick? Like, he doesn't
Yeah.
ever let me take the first bite.
Well, go ahead. Then I'll take a bite.
Is it hot?
Well, you saw that steam coming out. I would be very. Oh, look how quick that cheese melted. I would say you're probably going to want to blow on it.
Yeah, let me get a little bit more on this food.
Look at all them beans. I want to see. I want to see.
Okay,
Actually,
now
I really don't care. I just want to take the bowl because I know it's good.
Oh, well, I was scared, like, maybe you put so much red pepper in it, like, you knew my head was gonna...
No, I wouldn't.
My face would turn red, like in the cartoons, and, like, fire.
You ever seen that scene in Mrs. Doubtfire whenever he puts all the pepper on Pierce Brosnan's shrimp? Yeah? How's the heat level to it? The spice heat level to it?
It's just fine. Okay, I was scared.
Let's check this out. Oh my gosh. Remember how I said I want to cut those onions up just a little bit thicker so I could get a little bit more of a texture with that? In 2.5 hours, those onions have softened, but not to the point they're mushy. When I chew it, I can still get a little bit of a crunch from those onions, but still they're soft enough where you're not eating a raw onion. Of course, you got all those beans,
All
and
the
that
spices.
sausage and that beef. And the sausage is also going to give some spice to go along with that.
Well, all the seasonings together, like that just...
Honestly, it tastes like a really good taco if you turn it into soup. Which is kind of what we did. Hey,
I like a taco chili.
we're taping this on a Tuesday. It is really Taco Tuesday. Hey, what do we do now?
Oh. Apparently I'm going to close this show out, folks, because he took the whole bowl and won't let me have any more. If y'all like what you're seeing, give us a like down below. And if you want to join our wonderful Crock Posse family, then all you have to do is hit the subscribe button. It's free, and you can join us. And if you want to see if you want to see, okay, I gotta tell you this. Sorry, we're gonna interrupt this closing. You saying it like that. Whenever my 4-year-old catches a lightning bug, I'm always afraid she's gonna squish it. So what we do is we catch them, and then she lets it crawl up on her finger, and she'll go in her little 4-year-old voice, "Be free, be free."
So here's what we're trying to say. Every time that you click the subscribe button, Isla sets a lightning bug free.
Yes, and her beautiful little 4-year-old tiny little voice, she says, "Be free." Anyway.
Hey, click the little ding-a-ling.
Cute. It's a cute story about my kid. Be nice. It's your niece. If you would like to see every time we put up a new video.
My niece.
Oh my goodness. And every time he makes a really corny pun or dad joke, hit the little ding-a-ling. And whatever you do,
Laugh off him.
eat good food.
Let's be quiet.
Bye.
You want some more of this?
Are you good? No, not if you're feeding me, because you'll put it in my nose. Smarter than that.
If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us money, click the Patreon.